My name's Anna Brooks, and I'm a senior here at NCU.
My name is Lucy Henderson, and I serve as an enrollment advisor for the School of Professional Studies in adult degree program and grad programs. This trip was not like a go and build a house tangible trip. It was about sharing the gospel with our brothers and sisters in the other side of the world. So we went to a place called Eldoret, which is a more rural agricultural community. We were sent out into the homes in those rural communities to go share the gospel.
So while we were there, we also had the opportunity to put on a track event in Eldoret on the second day. So we, along with the indigenous pastors that we were working with, we formed a team and created a community track event called Eldoret Community Races. And I think about 100 between moms and more than 100.
Yeah, like 120 to 140.
Yeah, between moms and kids and just people in the community came out and raced that day. And then at the very end, we fed them some snacks and presented the gospel. So it was really cool to be able to present the gospel in front of a large crowd and pass out Bibles and just see the people that responded and then follow up with them the next day by going into their homes and talking about the gospel or their faith again with them.
I think language is such a beautiful thing, and we learned that, love and smiles and hugs always surpasses verbal language. Just seeing the joy and the love in people's eyes, or when sharing the gospel, looking at someone. There was a woman named Leah who I had sat with in her home, and I just looked in her eyes and I told her, God loves you no matter what. No matter what has happened, no matter what you have done or what others have done, He loves you. And even though she may not have understood the exact words coming out of my mouth, there was this moment of just pure connection, of this feeling that the Spirit was bringing inside of both of us. And we both kind of started tearing up. To be able to do that with somebody you've never met, in a home you've never been to, in a country that you've never been to, in a language you don't understand, is beautiful.
One of the really eye-opening things was how God is just so sovereign. Like, He's so powerful, and He's going to accomplish His will no matter what or who it takes and how hard it is to accomplish it. I had so many doubts in the process of thinking about this trip before I even started planning it or just getting started with it. Who's gonna go? So many different doubts and questions, and it was like God just kept reminding me during the process, like, if it's something I asked you to do, then I'm gonna get it done and I'm gonna make it impossible to fail. Just like obey and keep walking forward. And so when we actually got to Eldoret, there was just this moment. Lucy saw me, I was just like, wow, and I felt it all. It was like I felt all of like God's hand, and like saw that it was really Him, like or orienting like this whole thing, just accomplishing that. No matter what, God can use a small child or a pastor or anyone to spread His word and have His will be done. And I think that just for me, in the process of planning it and just seeing all the pieces come together, it was really clear like how sovereign God is, and He can use any mistakes to accomplish His will.